afternoon, Year 2, and welcome to your PSHE lesson on Friday afternoon. I'm going to share my screen and let's get going. Okay, our big question this afternoon is, what am I proud of? We're going to look at what have been successes that we have achieved in life and make us proud. I'm also going to think about some goals that we want to achieve later on and some things we want to be successful at. So we're going to identify our achievements, we're going to answer the question, what am I proud of? And then we're going to look at these vocabulary. So we're looking at realistics, that means the real, making sure they're real life goals. So for example, if you're in Year 2, an unrealistic goal, a non-realistic goal would be a goal such as I'm going to be able to do Year 10 work. That's an unrealistic goal, but a realistic goal would be I'm going to work really hard at the times tables I'm learning in class. Proud, that feeling you get when you do something that's really, really good and makes you feel really happy inside. A success is when something happens that is brilliant and you're really proud of it and it makes you feel really good and it's something you've worked hard at and it goes well, you do it fantastically. Celebrate means to be happy about something, and to celebrate you might do it with a party, or you might do it with a sticker, or you might do it with a big happy smiley face. Achievement is when you complete something, you get something right, you do really well. And a goal is when you set yourself a task to do something in the future and to be good at something, okay? So first of all, we're going to do some calming, okay? So have a little look at these pictures, okay? The really nice pictures of the woods and a house and the sea. And I want you to sit comfortably and make sure you've got lots of space and just listen to the sounds that you can hear. And close your eyes if you want to and just breathe in and breathe out. Okay, slowly so you're nice and calm, ready for our PSHE lesson where we're going to be thinking about ourselves and using lots of thinking skills. I'm just going to give you a minute just to sit and quietly relax and focus on breathing in and out. Okay. Now, let's move on to today's lesson. So we're going to look at success, okay? What is success? So success is thinking about those things that you can achieve, okay? And that when something happens, it's really good and you're really proud of it. It's things that you do that go well and it's success. So for example, I know for me, a success was that a couple of years ago, I started running and I'd never been a runner before. I'd never been able to run very far without getting out of breath and all those kind of things. And then eventually I practiced and practiced and practiced. And then I went, when we were allowed to do things like this, I went to a park run and I ran 5 kilometers. And then I did it in a time that was less each time. I was getting better. And that was a success. I was really proud of myself. Something I was working on and it went well and I did well at it. So what successes can you see in these pictures? So look at these pictures of this little girl, and this boy, okay? And what do you think they have done well? And what do you think their success is? Pause the screen and write them down. Off you go. Okay, fantastic. So if we look at this one, we can see that this girl has got an A for her homework. She's got them all right. She's done really well. She's worked really hard and you can see her teacher or her mother or whoever this is really proud of her and is probably saying, well done. You've done a really good job today. That's fantastic. And they're giving her an A and a big star. So she's got an achievement. She's achieved something. Well, this little girl, I think, has grown her own raspberries. She's probably planted them from a seed in her garden and they've eventually grown. They look really ripe and beautiful and red. And she's picked them all herself and she's presenting them to her family and maybe they can have them in a pie or they can make some jam with them or do some things like that. So that's a brilliant success right there. And then this boy here, I think he's become part of a football team. He's worked really hard and he's now been allowed to join the football team because he's trained and he's kept perfecting and maybe even he's about to score a goal. And that will be a fantastic success. Something really brilliant to think about and to do. So all of these children have created really fantastic, successful moments and they're really pleased. And if we look at all their faces, they're all smiling, they're all happy, they're all positive because they've done something they're proud of. But it doesn't mean they can just get it. You don't get success. just by waking up in the morning, they've all worked really hard. This boy's trained and trained and trained. This girl has had to plant and look after the raspberries. And this little girl has worked really, really hard at her maths. I think it's maths, I can see in that picture, to get a really good grade and for her to get a really good score. They've done really, really well, all of those children. Now, I would like you to have a little go at thinking about what success you have achieved, okay? You're going to have a little go at writing today what success you have achieved. So you're going to draw a picture of the success that you have achieved, and then you're going to write underneath it a sentence and what you want to achieve next. So you're going to set yourself a goal. So in this box here, so you're going to draw a picture of what you have achieved, and you're going to write a sentence about it or label it. And then underneath, you're going to write a sentence and what you want to achieve next. So I'm going to have a little go at drawing mine. I'm not brilliant at drawing, and let alone drawing it on here on the laptop isn't brilliant. So I'm going to draw my face, and I'm going to draw a big smile. And then next to it, I'm going to put 30. 30, because that's how many minutes I ended up being able to run my 5K in. And then underneath it, I'm going to label it. So I'm going to draw my hand as well. Okay. And in the box, I'm going to write, my achievement is I ran 5 kilometers in 30 minutes. I felt proud. I'm going to write proud, but sweaty. So I was feeling very proud of myself for doing that, but I was also a bit sweaty after I finished. So I've written those key words, okay? Now, under here, I'm going to write in my best typing handwriting, I'm going to write my next goal that I want to do. So over the holidays, I bought myself a new bike. So my new goal is to ride my bike for a whole 10 kilometers. So at the moment, I ride my bike to the shop if I want to just pick up a couple of bits, or I ride it around the lake near where I live. But what I want to do is I want to be able to ride it for a whole 10K to get further on my bike and not get out of breath and tired and things like that. So my goals are all about exercise, but your goals and success and things you want to achieve might be about schoolwork, they might be about friendships, they might be about your family, they may be about something you want to learn outside of school, they may be about a club you do. I know some of you go to yoga, or you might go to judo, or you might go swimming, or all those things. I know it's a bit weird at the moment because we're inside a lot more and lots of things are closed, but try and think about something you want to do. Maybe something you want to learn whilst you're at home. Like I learned how to sew, and I know that lots of other teachers were learning how to bake and how to cook and how to do different crafts. So it might be something like that you want to do. Have a go, draw a picture of what you've achieved that you're really proud of, and then think of something you want to achieve next. And send all your answers to year2@thepalmeracademy.com. Have fun, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.